and he has worked his way back. And in losers, like, you have to play 2 sets for every 1 winner set.
Right.
It's because you have to play
The losers,
someone who won in losers, and then someone who lost in winners.
Yeah.
And then someone who won in losers, and so on and so forth.
That is how losers bracket works, man. Last time I checked. I don't know how to bracket.
Right.
But
I
this
mean,
guy has been through hell and back. He is here at grand finals. Like, this is an incredible losers runs from top 64.
Oh yeah.
Like, right out of pools, you get knocked into losers, and you're just forced to just go for it. He got upset by Johnster, I'm pretty sure.
By the bows.
By the bows. Yep, by the bows. Right, 2-1.
Yep, the bows at the very beginning of Winners Top 64. So he has been fighting his way to this for a while, and he's definitely earned this position.
And
in
this
grand
matters a
finals
lot.
against
This matters a
Blade.
lot to these players because
yeah.
it is the Arcadian. This is their chance to shine without any PR players, you know, being in the way, except for the bottom 5. So, you know, if he gets this win, this will be not only a good win just beating Blade, but also winning the Arcadian and getting a lot of money.
Yeah, the payout here is pretty big.
Yeah, this is not only for the game, man. This is for the money.
The entrant count was solid, and
200
usually
plus.
Players at this level, while Linus and Blade are very good players, they usually don't see payouts this high. So
This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money to
yeah.
work with.
it's definitely.
But let's see if
exciting
Linus
for
can
both, I'm sure.
pull through with this Charizard and take the reset. Do you think we'll see a change to Bowser? I mean, it looks like it's working out right now in game 1, but anything can happen, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, absolutely. And right now, it looks like Linus isn't at all afraid of using the Charizard.
Oh my goodness!
He threw him off
Bit
stage.
that man's throat and threw him off the stage.
Yo.
He's like, get out, shoot.
He said goodbye. Now Linus being very careful about his landings, making sure he's using these jumps, making it hard to landing trap him, and also hard to chase him in the air.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for Blade. Blade hasn't been using needles as often. He's kind of just charging them. But that might be his best answer to kind of rack up some kind of percent whenever Linus is standing on the other side of the stage.
Yep. Against characters with multi-jumps, patience is definitely the name of the game.
Yes. Oh, the name of Blade was just not expecting it, I guess. Got hit in the forehead.
Oh,
That
Blade-
rock smash, so good for landing.
Yeah, he managed to get his shield out, but he tried to punish prematurely and took a little bit of damage for it.
So the way Blade was trying to go for that needles to bouncing fish setup, but the thing about it is that he has to time it correctly because Charizard does have a little bit of armor on the startup of his up B.
Right.
Oh my goodness, these guys are just slugging right now in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, they are tossing hits back and forth, trying to find something big. Oh my
Blade
goodness!
trying to go for the cheekiness, but there's a tipper up smash. I
Linus-
was definitely expecting Linus to be looking for a tipper back here, but
Linus was looking for the reversal to end all other reversals, but he is not going to find it. Blade going to make him pay dearly for that.
yeah, man, Coach Slam somewhere in the venue saying, don't get greedy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there again, that's a really good option right there. He was kind of running in, and then he wanted to see if Blade was going to jump from ledge, seeing if he could get the tipper back air. It's so ridiculous how much Charizards have to space to get that back air, but it's so rewarding.
And the thing is, like, while that is a scary option, like, by itself, like, that would be incredible if it hit. It also makes...
Gosh. Blade right now is being ridiculous in the way that he's going in. But as you were saying...
Right, of course. Threatening a back air like that makes Blade afraid to jump from ledge in the future, and that's a big deal.
Yeah, because, you know, it's really easy to punish on the ground. So if Blade's scared to jump, then that means, like, that option's off the table.
Right, of course.
Oh!
Yup, Linus is going to find his way back here. Ooh, looking for that roll and catches the jump instead with the
fair,
forward air.
once again, great range. That's also something Linus could do to catch Blade jumping off of this ledge. You know, that's just a great answer.
Linus looking for some sort of grab here.
Oh, man, Blade, that would have been sick.
That would have been an incredible call out.
Like the up tilts from Linus, kind of just sharking the platform, just forcing Blade to get down onto the stage. There's the up air. Not going to kill just yet.
Yeah, Linus actually DI'd for the cross-up.
Yeah, the right DI for the mix-up.
Ooh! I like that so much because I think Blade expected the jab grab, and so he went for jab.
There's that tipper back here once again.
Yep.
Oh man, it
Talk
just
about overkill.
I'm surprised so much by how Linus is being able how Linus is just getting back to stage so easily. I think Blade is really trying to punish at all the wrong times.
Yeah.
He definitely should wait for Charizard to hit the ground and then go in. He's trying to just hit him in the air, and that's when you get hit by like Nair and Rock Smash and back air.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Linus has too many like reversals on deck, and those multi-jumps make it kind of hard to chase Charizard in the air as slow as he is.
The best way to edge guard somebody or to keep him off stage and keep him in a bad position is whenever they have no jumps. It's such a big mix-up whenever they have those jumps. And since Charizard has that little baby third jump, it just works out perfectly for him.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit more waiting.
Yeah.
I like that punish, even though it didn't tipper. There's solid damage. Put Linus in a kind of bad position.
Oh, Blade once again trying to go for that tipper up smash, and he almost got it, just a little bit mistimed.
Yeah, Blade is ruthless. I mean, he's just putting Linus in so many 50-50 situations that he's able to threaten both the up air and the up smash. So eventually he's going to hit one of them.
Right. And also, he's being relentless whenever it comes to getting off stage and going for these bouncing fish attempts. You know, 146. If he gets him in that bad position again, it's going to be curtains for the stock. But see, once again, you know, Linus is doing such a good job. He's using those jumps and keeping him mixed up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Blade, once again, slowly realizing that he can't really contest Linus whenever he's lining back onto stage in the air. But maybe again whenever he lands on the platform. That was a good bouncing fish.
Yeah, that was a good attempt from Linus, too, because he knew you couldn't punish bouncing fish, but he could punish the landing option. But he didn't quite find that. Blade is going to catch that neutral
get up with the back air. Just impeccable spacing coming from both players right now. Oh no! Keep it going!
Blade finding some solid damage. A little bit of insurance, even if he loses this stock relatively soon.
That's kind of the scary thing about being on Smashville, especially against Sheik. You know, that's the stage where Sheik does so well because her string game is very horizontal. You know, she can just carry you across the stage, especially a heavy like Charizard. And if he gets him on the platform, that might be it.
We might see that right now.
Oh my goodness. Great Flare Blitz. What? You're kidding me.
This man said Flare Blitz to back air.
Landing. Blade is just chasing him down and he just got caught so hot.
Oh! I'm amazed that didn't connect. I'm absolutely amazed that
was
didn't connect. All right. Yeah, Linus looking for these high recoveries. He knows Blade's a little scared to go to ledge with how devious Linus has been with these back airs.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Linus can do. Linus has been doing really great in disadvantage state, but what can he do whenever he has stage control? And that's what we're seeing he's having a hard time doing. Oh no!
Yeah,
that's a punish.
That's a big deal. I'm a little curious about, like, Linus is going for this jab up B. I've seen him go for it multiple times already.
Right.
But I haven't seen the jab up smash, which is definitely a thing. Yeah. So
it's a very weird mix-up. You know, if Blade knows that he's going for it, he can definitely get out of it.
Right.
But it's one of those things that maybe he wants to pull out during a game 5. Like I said before, you don't want to pull out all your cards on the table.
And I guess in all fairness, I'm not sure an up smash would have killed there, but I'm pretty sure an up B would have. So maybe he was just kind of trying to put all his cards on the table right there. That's
kind of like showing. Yeah, that's kind of like showing what I was saying. Like he showed that he was going for up B multiple times before then, and Blade was always there to punish it.
Right, of course.
Well, let's see how this is going to work out on Battlefield. Now we're definitely going to see those up throw attempts coming from Linus. We saw it once on Smashville, but it didn't work out too well.
Oh my gosh!
These nairs.
He caught him out of the air with a tipper forward tilt.
Oh,
I like
great patience from Blade.
Oh
my goodness, the stomp real quick.
That was not the confirmed whiff. That was like, that missed bouncing fish meant so much.
And Linus punished him hard. This is just a back-to-back, just beating each other up matchup right now.
All right, Blade trying to find his way in, and Linus always on the ground.
Linus is running away with this lead, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, showing just excellent patience, like waiting out whatever Blade decides to do, whether it's jump, bouncing fish, just immediately land to the ground. Right. Linus is always there to catch that option.
But Blade finally getting these bouncing fishes in, like a lot more than usual in these last 2 games. Maybe that's going to help him a lot when it comes to closing out the stock. Oh no.
Oh, that put him in a tech chase situation.
And he got the grab.
Linus able to capitalize.
Gosh, how can Linus capitalize with these heavy characters like this? You know,
I don't know.
That's just showing you how much he realizes that he needs to extend this as much as he can, and that's what makes him so good.
Yeah, Linus
being able to punish so hard.
Linus's micro spacing is incredible too, and wow, catching Blade's landing with that falling up air. seeing a 2-stock from Linus there.
And this man is cool as a cucumber right now. Blade is looking like he has to think really hard.
Yeah, I think Blade might have been a little flustered in that game 3 because, like, when we saw in game 2, when Blade was able to, like, keep up with him and kind of go back and forth and, like, get that lead and start to establish dominance, it was real nice. But when this right here happened and Linus established a huge lead right off the bat,
that was just like punching him right in the face.
I think Blade was a lot less comfortable when he was playing from behind, and that made a world of difference.
Yeah, but I'm like, props to Blade because it didn't look like he was dropping his composure at all. It just looked like Linus got the better of him in that second stock, but he was still doing some great stuff with bouncing fish and also just juggling Charizard in the air. I mean, I could definitely well see Blade going to Cloud maybe. Like maybe. He does have that Cloud.
He does have that Cloud. But we did see what Linus did to Eureka's Cloud. So,
you know, maybe not. I don't know, but like Cloud just does so much better when it comes to juggling Charizard, and he has so many more options to kill Charizard. Whereas when you're Sheik, you know, of course Sheik's gonna have some trouble. You need some kind of setup to get that kill.
Right, of course.
So it's not like Linus gonna keep throwing out those Hail Mary up Bs and just giving Blade free up smashes. Definitely learned. And also we had some coaching coming from Hawk and also Nam for Blade. So maybe we're gonna see a kind of change in play because of that.
Appropriate coaches for both players too. I think those are just about the best coaches each player can get.
A great Sheik and a great brother, man.
Yep.
And we're seeing now we're seeing Blade be very grounded now. This man is, well, at least whenever he's stringing Linus together in a combo, he's definitely just getting what he can get and then just going straight back to the center of the stage. Not trying to chase Linus around because that's how you get hit with the tipper back air.
Right, of course. Blade just kind of playing this dominant neutral game like we saw in game 2.
But once again, look at that. That was so much damage just for jumping at Linus when he was trying to get back to stage.
Yeah, Linus does not play around with his capitalizations.
Right. He literally just got a nair to an up smash, but great up air coming from Blade right there.
Yeah, and even though he did get the cross up DF.
Oh, and that was perfect. If you hit Charizard like that from the back, he actually drops his rock. Very, very, very situational, but it can happen.
Oh, I like that setup actually. Linus drop zoned, tried to up to the ledge, and then ledge trump him with it. Because you saw him look. He was looking for that ledge trump back here, but Blade not having any of it.
Oh my gosh! And Blade is just turning the jets on right now. He is not getting greedy. Yeah, Coach Slam came to Nam and told him, he's like, hey man, this guy's getting real greedy.
Nam is coaching.
Yeah,
Nam is coaching Nam.
It's like telephone.
On how to coach Linus. Or not Linus, Blade.
Yep.
Excuse me.
See, and there you see, he was turned around and Blade already knew. He's like, I can't jump from ledge.
Right.
Like Linus is already ready for the back air.
Linus has put that fear in him.
That's so ridiculous. Just seeing that kind of adaptation through a Game 5 set is just so great.
Yeah, and it's like you were saying, now we're seeing Blade kind of go for those landing traps more. Like he's going for those grounded juggles, and it's paying off a lot because he's not really...
Wow! And you also saw the needles. That's other kind of adaptation. Like I said at the beginning of the set, he really has to be throwing those needles because that little chip damage, it matters a lot.
Oh, yeah. And again, I mean, frankly, like, just from a human standpoint, getting hit by like a single needle over and over and over and getting knocked into the air while you're trying to approach, that can be very frustrating.
I've never been in that situation, and I hope I don't ever get into that situation where I'm getting needles thrown at me, but it hurts, man. It hurts mentally and physically.
Linus may be looking at a potential counter pick.
But is Bowser going to be the counter pick?
Yeah, he might feel like Blade has it figured out. He won that game 2. Linus did get that really early down air in game 3, but then game 4 we saw without those early stocks, Blade's still able to just like hit him down and continue that pressure.
That's so great from Blade. That's just showing like another good trait from a good player is that he's not letting that dominance that Linus had over him in the past couple of games really bleed over into the next games. You know, he kind of washed it all off, and he was like, you know, I just need to play what I need to play. Same thing in how Cloud players, like how we saw Eureka, you know, he got tilted, and it kind of just dropped completely. It's the same thing for Sheik. You have to be on point in your movement and everything you do.
Just thinking about Zero Suit.
Oh, Zero Suit?
That's the move. Sheik.
They're smiling at each other.
I think both sides typically agree that this is a Sheik favored matchup, but Michigan players are not super familiar with Zero Suit.
Yeah, we do have very few. Speaking of one of the other ones.
And it's entirely doable by all means. And if he has the Charizard figured out, Linus' Zero Suit is very good. It's very smooth. So this is definitely a play I think I could see this taking Linus at least into the next set.
Yes.
Of course, this is a risky play because Zero Suit is kind of susceptible to those anti-airs and like the neutral game that Sheik plays where she's just able to kind of keep Zero Suit pinned down, not able to find those opportunities.
Right.
And so if Blade keeps playing that game that he was playing against the Charizard, then we'll probably see the same result.
Right.
So we'll see what Linus can do, because I think ultimately it's going to come down to the same game of like Blade's like dominant neutral versus Linus's really strong punish game.
Oh my goodness, what is this man going for? But it looks like Linus is like already, he's back in it. You know, he looks like completely comfortable with Zero Suit. He's not looking like he's doing anything that Charizard would do, except for that questionable up B. But then that also gives Blade a little bit more liberty, because now Blade can kind of chase him down whenever he's in the air.
Right.
Oh, I like this this aggression coming from Linus right now.
Yeah, I also like the aggression from Blade though. Blade isn't backing off. I think
that's he's not running away at all.
That's a mistake that a lot of Sheik players will make against Zero Suit, is that they try to play too passive because they're kind of afraid of her punish game. When in reality, it's kind of like that pressure that Sheik has that makes it so difficult for Zero Suit to find those opportunities.
Right.
So the best defense for Sheik in this matchup is often a good offense, and I think Blade knows that fully.
And Blade was very comfortable doing that. As you could see in the past couple of games, he was playing pretty aggressive against that Charizard. That might have been his downfall against it, but he finally got around it, and now he's playing this Zero Suit, and he's playing with that same kind of aggression. But I also enjoy the fact that he's going to throw those needles, and he's going to take the time to charge them, and then whenever he has a chance, he's going to throw them out. Kind of playing like a hot cold kind of thing. He's going to go back to stage.
Those platforms had me scared.
Yeah.
Blade might have been able to do something with those. I'm not sure.
Maybe. He wasn't expecting them, so he wasn't at the right level to land on one of those.
Oh, I love that positioning from Linus. Even though it didn't work out, that was fantastic.
And
he knew exactly where the bouncing fish was going to be.
Yeah, I really like the bouncing fish coming from Blade. Blade realized really quick, whenever you're up there with Zero Suit, you got to get out, and bouncing fish was the best way.
Oh, yeah.
The up tilt not going to kill just yet. Oh, love that nair coming from Linus.
Yep.
Finally scooping up with the up air, the stiletto.
Catching,
oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine.
he's trying to do some tech skill right now.
Yeah, now, Zero Suit's, you know, trademark combos are always a factor. They won't connect quite yet. Linus needs maybe 10% more. And he can start that. But on Town and City, yeah, right here.
This is it. This is like Blade has to do it now.
Yeah, this could
it's
definitely
now or never.
be bad for Blade.
Uh-oh.
But Blade not looking to make that happen.
Oh, and he caught the double jump too.
He actually caught, I think that was a flip jump, actually.
Wow.
The very beginning.
And that is going to be it. That's Grand Finals. Yep. We have a winner of the Arcadian 2, Blade. That's it. I don't know his first and last name, so I was gonna.
His first name is Chris.
Chris Blade.
Chris Blade.
He is the champion of the Arcadian.